I have never had a policy maker ask me what it would take for me to be a better teacher or what I needed.
I think that teacher voice is something that is conspicuously absent in the ed reform discussion.
I've never had a policymaker ask for my opinion.
I have had everyone else but policymakers ask me what I need.
It's one of the best things, most intriguing things about this VIVA project. It's what we're all looking forward to the most.
Teachers have a wealth of expertise in education, obviously, because they're the ones implementing policies, and so what a waste to not draw upon that.
I started the VIVA Project because it's all about teachers. I've been an advocate in the education policy field for over a decade, and in innumerable conversations, I realized teachers were never in the room. Teachers were never asked, and people in the room never stopped to say, well, what would a teacher think? And I wanted to hear from teachers.
I joined the VIVA Project because I've been very passionately opposed to some of the problems in education recently, and I thought maybe this is my one opportunity to have my voice heard.
I was excited to join a community and a forum engaged in discussion about educational reform, and knowing that there was going to be an end result and a product we could share.
I really got to see what was happening in other states, and you're sort of kind of cocooned in your own classroom, in your own school, your own district, and you don't ever really see what's happening beyond your doors, so I really appreciated that aspect of it.
The VIVA Project gave us all an amazing opportunity to let our voices be heard and really start some sort of dialogue between policymakers and teachers.
Here was an opportunity for a teacher on the ground level, on the street level, to get a chance to speak with the top people in making education policy in America today.
If more people actually stand up and say what they're thinking and feeling, if we all band together, then maybe our voice will actually make a difference.
When we meet with Secretary Duncan, I'm hoping that we'll be able to have a real dialogue about what teaching is like in the classroom, what our problems are with our students, what teachers need, how we can make teachers more effective, and how we can all partner in stronger, more powerful ways for our students.
I hope he is intrigued to learn more and hear more from teachers. My expectations include having a really, really honest conversation about what it means to be a classroom teacher, and really helping him to understand that the policies that are made at the national level really have classroom implications that are deep, and that we need to sit down and consider what those are.
I hope when we meet Secretary Duncan today that he reviews our suggestions, that he takes them seriously, and hopefully if he finds ones that are workable, he tries to integrate them into his ideas on policy.
We're just thrilled, first of all, with the chance to be heard.
All right, everybody. Arnie Duncan. So, Arnie, this is a task force of teachers from the VIVA Project, representing 150 teachers who collaborated on this report that you've got there and that you've taken a look at.
I just want to thank you both for seeing us today. We set up a website and issued an invitation to any teacher in America to tell us what they think.
It was a great experience in reaching compromise and sharing ideas, meeting teachers who come from a wide variety of experiences, and yet still being able to find a common ground.
We need to redefine the purpose of the evaluation. It needs to document what is and what is not highly effective for teaching.
Said right from the beginning he was very interested in having a conversation with us, and there was really he was very involved, and it was an authentic conversation.
More resources to folks who are doing a good job. So this is one where I think we're part of the problem, and I'd be more than open to ideas about how we try and get more quality for the investment.
If you do it from the bottom up and you talk to teachers and you survey them and you say, what do you need? Where can we get that within our own building? Suddenly it's much more efficient and it's much more effective.
Couldn't agree more. It doesn't cost a nickel more.
Yeah, exactly.
Just being much smaller.
He took the time to ask questions and to interject and ask for clarification on all the recommendations that we made.
There should be a growing body of independent research on at least one model that we can say, bam,
That works at the elementary level and at the high school level to improve achievement. Let's focus on this one.
So I think we have to keep researching, we have to keep finding out which places are breaking through. And to me, it's about where we're accelerating student learning. That's what this is about.
We can get their ideas out, and we can actually get someone like Secretary Duncan to look at them.
This is starting to go the right way, and the more you guys could help to push that or facilitate that, I feel good about the direction of this one.
I think it's great that it's actually landed on our desk, though. I think it's prompted us to think not only about some ideas, but about how to get them. I'd love to continue, if it's okay with Massey and the department, to keep working on this with you.
I couldn't have planned for it to be so comfortable.
Definitely met and exceeded my expectations for what this kind of a meeting was going to be.
I thought the meeting with Secretary Duncan was fantastic. My heart's pounding.
It was even more worthwhile because it went somewhere.
He was wonderful in terms of his dialogue. He didn't let us just speak the whole time and do a presentation. He engaged with us, asked great questions, asked for suggestions. And personally, I couldn't ask for more than that he was interested in what we had to say.
So this is a pilot of the VIVA Project, and it has exceeded my wildest expectations.